Good morning, this is George Torres. I'm trying to do a tutorial video for the game 4th Street Hockey by Brian Aldrich. This game has been out since 2008 in board form and 2015 in computer form. And yet it's just this year that I've come across it thanks to some videos on YouTube by ID Jester. So ID, shout out to you, buddy. Thanks for showing this game. So now what I want to do with this video, since he's made a couple of videos, I am going to kind of go inside the game engine. So this is kind of going to be, I'm going to play a little bit of the first period of this game, but you know, the video might be 20 minutes plus long to kind of explain how the game works. Okay, this is the third part of 3. The first 2 videos I explained the player cards and the goalie cards. Actually, I think they did the goalie cards first, but whatever. And then the player cards and the ratings, so you get an idea of how the game works. So, the way I set up my games is in the rules tab, I leave everything pretty much the way it is except for handle assist. I like to use the on ice touches. You got a drop down that says use ratings or hybrid, but I like to use the on ice touches because it doles out the assist as it actually happens in the game, you know, at real time, and I really like that. And also make sure your show source displays, I put mine on yes so that I can see the actual matchups as they happen. Alright, so anyway, I'm queued up for Washington at St. Louis, the home opener for the Blues at 2019. I'm a Capitals fan, actually, from way back in the ugly days, 1974. You know, that great 8-win, 67-loss, 5-tie season. Yuck. Anyway, and like I said, that this year they were just coming off a Stanley Cup championship. So, anyways, hit the ready button and let's bring it up. Okay, so when the coaches screen comes up, I'm going to let the hired coaches, and they'll use the actual coaches in their method, their strategies to coach this game and handle the line changes, especially, so that I can, you know, deal with explaining stuff to you. All right, so here we get OK, and then it's a really nice graphic representation. But like I said, I'm going to slide back between the source tab and the bench tab so that when the matches come up you can see the cards, player cards involved. Okay, so we'll hit begin, and we see that Backstrom has a face-off 1-0 over Ivan Barbashev. Okay, so it'll figure it into the green and the white die. These are both 10-sided dies. This is a 20-sided die, which determines if you win the matchup. And these 2 dies actually refer to the player card, and the polyhedral blue die actually determines who the opponent is for the puck carrier, if there is one. Sometimes it winds up on a 6, which means it's either the goalie or a 6 skater. And when that happens, usually it doesn't actually give you an opponent. The player will be uncontested, and that'll show. All right, so here we go. I'll try to explain as best I can as we go along. And like I said, I'm not going to play a whole period here because we can do a long enough video without playing a whole period. And again, it's just I'm doing it slow down to show you exactly how the game works. Once you figure it out, you can get up to speed and play a game in, you know, around 30 minutes, 40 minutes, give or take. Alright, so face-offs won by the visitor, Backstrom. Alright, he had won the visitor over the home team roll, and he actually had a point extra to start. Alright, so Backstrom controls the puck, and 20-side die don't come into play here, neither do well, any of the dice. Maybe that's something to consider, maybe turning off the dice when they don't actually come into play, but that's for another day. Alright, so Backstrom has control of the puck in the center zone, and already we have a matchup. Okay, the 6-8 actually refers to the puck action on Backstrom. Alright, so I'm going to flip to his card. Actually, this is his skating, but only his skating rating. I'm going to go to his full card, and you can see in the neutral zone 68 is a skate against checking, as we discussed in the player card video. SC is skater against checker, and in this case number 4 is the defenseman, the left defenseman, which in this case is Alex Pietrangelo. I don't know if you can see the little 4 there on the screen. That refers to him. So that's what this die identifies. Pietrangelo as Backstrom's opponent. Alright, so the 68 was a skating. So he skated from the neutral zone all the way in the blue. So he had a successful skate, in other words. And how you determine that, Backstrom has a 16 skate rating, Pietrangelo has a 6. But apparently up here he lost 2 points, and I'm not totally sure how, but he's lost 2 points. So 16 minus 4 is 12. So on the 20-sided die, on a roll 1 to 12, Backstrom wins the matchup. Okay, and which clearly he has done here with a roll of 2. The dice here, 4, 2, the 6 shows the 6 column and the skate zone that he won, and so he advanced 2 zones up and into the attacking zone near the blue line. Alright, and again the 4 blue die here just refers to Pietrangelo as a given opponent on the play. Alright, so we roll the dice again, and looks like Backstrom took a slap shot, but it was blocked by LaRose. Okay, so here the slapper is the S column, 14, and LaRose actually has a -2 rating, so when you add a -2, you're actually adding 2, and it's 16, so he actually had a 1 to 16 shot. But as you can see here, it's 18, so it's outside Backstrom's range. De La Rose blocked the shot, which in the play-by-play you can see here is cut off by De La Rose. Alright, and the 79 here indicates that it was a slap shot, and we go to Backstrom's card quickly here, and the puck action in the offensive zone. O, even strength. Yeah, 72 is the limit on the wrist shot. So 73 to 89 slap shot. The roll was 79. So he did indeed take a slap shot. If it hadn't been blocked, we would have seen results up here highlighted. But since it was blocked, no. Alright. So now we have a loose puck. And the loose puck. And Backstrom knocks off De La Rose the puck. And it was basically their loose puck ratings that came into play. Alright, let me go back to the bench. And Backstrom has a loose puck rating, actually had a loose puck of -2. And De La Rose, loose puck rating of +2. Alright, so we add that into the die. Remember, these also, you know, determine a face-off winner and also loose puck winner. The visitor had a 9-0 edge over there, but They gained 2 points still. It was a convincing win for the visitors, and Backstrom won that matchup. Alright, so we roll the dice again. And let's see what happened here. We had a two-shotter, a two-part. So back to the source tab. And again, I'm just doing this to actually show the sequence of what happens on the player cards. Normally when I'm playing a game, I just leave it on the source and I don't go back, you know. Once you get used to it, you learn to trust the processes, and this is an excellent game. I mean, I've not seen anything like this, and I don't know if we'll ever see anything like this again. Brian, you did a great job. Alright, so 96 must have been some kind of shot. Let's see. Alright, so it indicates a wrist shot by Backstrom. Again, in the offensive zone, even strength. Yep. Oh, actually it falls. Yeah, on a 96, it's outside the slap shot range, so it's the coach's choice. These little 3 stars here indicates the coach's choice. So he opted to go with a wrist shot, apparently. And his wrist shot is a 15. Actually, let's find it. Wrister by Backstrom. Alright. So it went through. 2-5 is the number. 2-5 on these dice. So it's 2-5 in this column. A B4 shot. So look at Bennington's card. It's in the front. Yeah, you can see where he took the shot, right in the crease area. B4 is an orange. Then the second set of dice is 26. So you look on Bennington's right side of the card to resolve the shot, and it's a save, and it looks like it goes to the right winger. Rebound to Tom Wilson. If it's a clear, it goes to a teammate of the goalie. If it's a black dot with a number in it, it's to the opponent. In this case, it's the opponent, Tom Wilson. So we roll the dice again. And well, slapped by Wilson and tipped by Orlov, looks like, but it went wide left. So it's a loose puck situation. You can see here wide left on a 54. So the dice, what happened here, it started as a 43, but on a slap shot, remember I explained about the right triangle pointing down to the right and down, so you add 1 to each dice. So instead of 43, it turns into a 54. You go 1 and over down, wide left, and it also shows a tip by Dmitry Orlov, but clearly the goalie made the save on this, and it's actually it was a low danger shot. Which is, you know, actually had a goal scoring opportunity here taken away. If it had been a red, if it fallen on a red, that would have been a goal. But that would have been the only case where it had been a goal. You'd had to hit a red. Any other color doesn't work. This is a low danger shot, so looks like a save, or actually a loose puck. Alright, so we got a loose puck situation, and Carlson wins the loose puck. He's got a 2, and his opponent's 6. There's no 6 skater, and the goalie can't do anything because he's got to stay back in his net, right? Alright, so Carlson gets it, and we roll the dice again. Got a 2-part shot here. So we got a backhand shot by Carlson. Again, tapped by Orlov. So let's see. on the top part 6-2. It's a C2, and the wrist shot doesn't make any change. You see a dash there. Where here you see the arrow go down and to the right. Our breakaway goes up and to the left. Alright, so the second number is a 33, but 6 points is added on the chip apparently and changes it to a 39, which is a white, which is always a save, and it goes to the goalie's goalie center. So O'Reilly is the center in this case, and he has the puck and he will start out. And on the puck action for O'Reilly, he skates against uncontested, and that's because he was going up against a left defenseman who Kempney's way back here, nowhere near in his zone. Kempney was already back. So O'Reilly skated uncontested, automatic win on the matchup. Roll the dice, and O'Reilly dumps it in, so he probably, on the 90 up here on O'Reilly's card, is probably the dump clear number. Check his card. Defensive zone, even strength. Okay, trying to resolve this issue. The 90 on the roll, even strength in the defensive zone, is a coach's choice of whatever option, and so I'm assuming that the coach decided to go ahead and dump the puck out of the zone, you know, ice it or clear it, but it didn't come back as an icing. So now we have a loose puck over there by Holtby, and so we'll roll to resolve the loose puck, and Schwartz gets to it first. Alright, so the home team won the loose puck battle 2-0, or at least actually it comes out 0-0, but since he's uncontested because of the 3, panic was elsewhere in the play. So Schwartz controls. We'll just pick it back up. It takes a little backhander. It was blocked. So let's go back to the matchup screen. Michael Kempney blocked a shot. 14 against a 4. That's 10. And as you see, the 20-sided dice is 19. So therefore, Kempney wins the matchup, blocked the shot, and this is not applicable since the shot was blocked. Another loose puck situation, and 5-4. Looks like the home team comes out on top. Falk wins the loose puck battle. Okay, and we roll dice. Slap shot by Falk, blocked by Eller. 15 against a 0, but the 20-sided die comes up as a 16. Therefore, Lars Eller blocks the shot. And a loose puck. Falk outmaneuvers Hagelin to get to the puck. So Falk is a 0, Hagelin's a -1 on the loose puck, and the home team dies. St. Louis came out 5-0, so yes. That makes sense. And so Falk will roll dice, and let's see what happens here. A one-timer by Falk. 15 on a slap shot. But Hathaway's a 4 on the block. That's 11. The number 17. And therefore Garnet Hathaway blocks the puck, blocks the shot. Loose puck again. Controlled by Sundqvist. Okay, so Sundqvist's opponent's uncontested. It's a 3, which is the right winger. Again, that's Hathaway. Let's see, where is Sundqvist? Okay, there he is, right there. Right at the, just at the edge of the face-off circle. Strange. And now we got a 2-shot part here. Backhand by Sundqvist. Easy stop by Holtby. So we got 27, which on Sundqvist, okay, put it in the C3 region because of this 44. He took a wrist shot, shown here. And there's no directional change in the shot. So it went through, yeah, because 15 minus 2 is 13 and the top roll is 12. Alright, so it's a low danger shot, and 87 is the number on Braden Holtby's card. As you can see, 87 is a save and a loose puck situation again. So Hathaway gets it. Yeah, as you can see, Hathaway has a 2 plus 2, Tarasenko has a minus 2, and the visiting die came out on top, 8-2. So easy win for Hathaway on the puck. Roll the dice. And Hathaway ices the puck, came off of his card. So we'll just take a look at that. It's a 70 on the roll. Bench, Garnet Hathaway from the defensive zone. Yeah. Oh, it's empty. Yeah, it's even strength still. So it's outside of dump clear. 70 falls in within 72. Therefore, it is an icing. So now we have a face-off between Backstrom and Barbashev. Okay, so we drop the puck. Looks like Backstrom's got a 1-point advantage on Barbashev. So we'll check the red and green dice. Looks like the visitor wins this one, 8-5, or 8-6 in this case. So won by Barbashev, loose puck on the face-off. That's confirmed. And Backstrom has it. He won the loose puck battle 3-0. And actually 1-0 since it's -2. But since his opponent was a 6, there's no 6 attacker and the goalie's way at the other end of the ice. So it's an uncontested win for Backstrom. Roll the dice. Cleared by Backstrom. So the number was 75. That comes off of his card. So like I said, once you get used to it, you trust the process and you skip all the stuff that I'm doing, but I just want to do it to explain. Empty, okay, 75, it's within the DC clear, dump clear. So Backstrom clears his zone to the neutral zone. And another loose puck occurs. And it's controlled by Pietrangelo. On the loose puck battle, Pietrangelo had 2. And Backstrom has a -2. Plus the home team die came out way ahead. Look, oh, that's a tie. Tie there, but since Pietrangelo has 2 points and Backstrom lost 2 points, that actually turns into a 10-6 for the home team. And Pietrangelo wins that puck. Roll the dice. Pietrangelo tried to pass it. His opponent was a right defenseman for Washington. Gudas Ratko. Look at that rating. 8. 16 minus 8. And actually, Gudas got 2 points added on. Perhaps for aggressiveness. Played by Todd Reardon, I don't know. But 16 to 10, so it would only went from a 1 to 6. And the numbers outside that, it's a 13. So Gudas, with the star here, wins the matchup and steals the puck, or actually breaks up the play. It's a loose puck situation again, and Tom Wilson has it now. And there's both Wilson and McEachern, the right wing for St. Louis, were going for it. And the visiting dice came out ahead 5-3, and these canceled, so Wilson wins the loose puck battle. Roll the dice. Pass by Wilson, intercepted by Schwartz. So let's see, we got a 15-4. So he hit on a 1-11, he wins, but the 20-sided dice comes out to 19. So easy win for Jaden Schwartz. Roll the dice. Oh, but the pass by Schwartz is intercepted by Oshie. 18 minus 4, and actually Oshie had a 2-point boost. Perhaps because Reardon's playing an aggressive. 18 to 6, but again, 12 would have won, 12 or less, but since it's on 20, Oshie, the former St. Louis Blue, wins the loose puck battle. Roll the dice again. And Oshie's pass is intercepted by Perron. Getting a bunch of high die here. $15 minus 3 is 12. Again, 20-sided die is 19. And so Perron, we look off his card. Number is 8. And Perron steals it. He rolls the dice. Alright, we got a shot sequence here. Perron skates to center and took a slap shot. Alright, so the roll here is 64, and it went 1 to the side, so ends up being 65. E3, but looks like it went up to a D1. $85 plus 5 on the goalie. It's a 90, and looks like it's a loose puck. Easy save by Braden Holtby, and a loose puck. Hagelin has it by virtue of the visiting die 9-2 over the home. Even though Hagelin lost a point to Boomeister, still easy win, and Hagelin comes up with the loose puck. Roll the dice, and Hagelin sends it down the ice. So basically, I'm going to stop it right here because we're getting into 30 minutes, longer than I wanted it to be. But it kind of gives you the idea how the game engine works in the computer game. Now naturally, you can play a lot faster than I did and I do, But since I'm explaining everything to you, it's what's, you know, slowing me down. But, you know, in the interest of teaching, sometimes you just gotta make the sacrifice. Anyways, sorry we didn't get any goals on this one, but at least now you have an idea of how the game works. So until again, God bless.